Hey everyone, welcome to the show. And by show, I mean the super cool YouTube channel. And today we're going on an adventure. Get your passports ready because we're about to explore the top 10 best countries to visit in Asia. From stunning landscapes that'll take your breath away to rich cultural heritage that'll make you want to learn all the dances, Asia has it all. I'm talking ancient temples, bustling markets, delicious food, oh, the food, and experiences you won't find anywhere else. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through the best of the best that Asia has to offer. Get ready to be amazed. First up, we're heading to the land of the rising sun, Japan. Picture this: futuristic cities with neon lights brighter than my future, serene temples where you can find your zen, or at least pretend to, and those iconic cherry blossoms that look like they belong in a fairy tale. Speaking of cities, Tokyo is a must-see. It's got everything from quirky cafes where you can sip coffee with owls, yes, owls, to the Shibuya crossing, the busiest intersection in the world. Trust me, you haven't lived until you've been part of that organized chaos. But Japan isn't all about the city life. Hop on a bullet train? Seriously, those things are like something out of Star Trek and head to Kyoto. It's like stepping back in time with traditional wooden houses, stunning gardens, and geishas gracefully gliding through the streets. And if you're up for a challenge and some seriously Instagrammable views, climb Mount Fuji, Japan's highest peak. Just imagine yourself standing above the clouds, feeling like you're on top of the world. But maybe pack a snack or two. Mountain climbing makes me hungry. From the hustle and bustle of Tokyo to the tranquility of Kyoto and the majestic Mount Fuji, Japan is a country of contrasts that will leave you speechless. Or maybe just speaking Japanese. Arigato! Next up, we're jetting off to Thailand, the land of smiles. And let me tell you, those smiles are contagious. From the moment you arrive, you'll be greeted with warmth and hospitality that'll make you feel right at home. But it's not just the people that are welcoming, the beaches are calling your name too. Picture yourself lounging on white sand beaches, sipping on a coconut, and soaking up the sun. And the best part? Thailand has a beach for everyone. Want to party all night long? Head to Phuket, looking for a more laid-back vibe? Koh Lanta is your spot. Or maybe you want to feel like you've escaped to a deserted island? Then hop on a boat and explore the Phi Phi Islands. Just try not to fall in love with Leonardo DiCaprio like everyone else who's seen the beach. But Thailand is more than just beaches. Explore ancient temples, get lost in bustling markets filled with exotic spices and colorful silks, and indulge in the most delicious food you'll ever taste. Seriously, Thai food is like a party in your mouth and everyone's invited. Get ready for an adventure of epic proportions because we're heading to China, a country with a history as long as the Great Wall, which, by the way, you have to see to believe. Speaking of the Great Wall, it's not just a wall, people. It's a dragon snaking its way across the mountains, a testament to human ingenuity, and a really long walk. But trust me, the views are worth every step. Just imagine yourself standing on top of the wall, feeling the weight of history beneath your feet. It's a moment you'll never forget. And while you're in China, you can't miss the Forbidden City in Beijing. It's a sprawling palace complex that was once home to emperors and their entourages. And let me tell you, those emperors knew how to live. But China's not all about ancient history. From the modern metropolis of Shanghai to the stunning scenery of the Li River, China has something for everyone. So grab your chopsticks, brush up on your Mandarin, or at least learn how to say hello and get ready for an unforgettable journey through time. Hold on tight because we're about to embark on a sensory explosion in India, a country that will overwhelm you with its colors, sounds, and smells, in the best way possible, of course. First up, we're heading to Agra to witness the Taj Mahal, one of the most iconic landmarks in the world. This white marble mausoleum is a testament to love, a masterpiece of architecture, and a must-see for any traveler. But India is more than just monuments. It's a land of diverse cultures, each with its own unique traditions, languages, and of course, food. From the spicy curries of the south to the buttery naan breads of the north, Indian cuisine is a journey for your taste buds. And speaking of journeys, no trip to India is complete without a train ride. It's the best way to experience the real India, to meet the locals, and to witness the countryside whiz by. Just be prepared for an adventure, and maybe pack some hand sanitizer. Get ready to say aloha to paradise because we're heading to Indonesia, a land of over 17,000 islands, each more beautiful than the last. And when it comes to paradise, it doesn't get much better than Bali. Picture yourself lounging on pristine beaches, learning to surf in crystal clear waters, or finding your zen at a yoga retreat. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not hike up Mount Batur for a sunrise you'll never forget? But Indonesia is more than just Bali. Explore the jungles of Borneo, home to orangutans and other exotic wildlife, discover the ancient temples of Borobudur, or dive into the underwater world of Raja Ampat, considered the heart of the Coral Triangle. With so much to see and do, Indonesia is the perfect destination for adventurers, beach bums, and everyone in between. So pack your bags, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to experience the magic of Indonesia. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're heading to Vietnam, a country of stunning natural beauty, bustling cities, and the best darn banh mi you'll ever taste. First up, we're cruising through Ha Long Bay, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that will take your breath away. Imagine thousands of limestone islands rising out of emerald green waters, creating a scene that's straight out of a movie. But Vietnam is more than just natural beauty. Explore the ancient city of Hue, wander through the bustling streets of Hanoi, and delve into the country's complex history at the Cu Chi tunnels. And don't even get me started on the food. From steaming bowls of pho to fresh spring rolls and crispy bang xeo, Vietnamese cuisine is a symphony of flavors that will leave you wanting more. Get ready to experience a melting pot of cultures in Malaysia, a country where skyscrapers meet rainforests and ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life. We'll start our Malaysian adventure in Kuala Lumpur, a city that's home to iconic landmarks like the Petronas Twin Towers and the Batu Caves. Take a stroll through the KLCC Park, wander through the bustling streets of Chinatown, and indulge in a shopping spree at the many malls. But Malaysia is more than just cities. Escape to the beaches of Langkawi, trek through the Cameron Highlands, or dive into the underwater world of Sipadan. And of course, no trip to Malaysia is complete without experiencing the country's diverse cuisine. From spicy curries to savory noodles and sweet treats, Malaysian food is a treat for the senses. Get ready to experience the Hallyu wave in South Korea, a country where ancient temples meet K-pop concerts and kimchi pancakes are a national treasure. Our first stop is Seoul, a city that effortlessly blends tradition and modernity. Explore the magnificent Gyeongbokgung Palace, wander through the colorful streets of Insadong, and experience the city's vibrant nightlife in Gangnam. But South Korea is more than just Seoul. Hike to the top of Seoraksan Mountain for breathtaking views, explore the historical villages of Gyeongju, or relax on the beaches of Busan. And of course, no trip to South Korea is complete without indulging in the country's delicious cuisine. From sizzling Korean barbecue to spicy kimchi stews and savory bibimbap, Korean food is a feast for the senses. Get ready to be amazed by Singapore, a city-state that's home to futuristic gardens, iconic architecture, and a melting pot of cultures. Our first stop is Marina Bay, where you can marvel at the iconic Marina Bay Sands Hotel, catch a free light show at the Super Tree Grove, and take a stroll along the waterfront promenade. But Singapore is more than just its futuristic skyline. Explore the colorful streets of Little India, wander through the bustling markets of Chinatown, and escape the city heat at the Singapore Botanic Gardens. And of course, no trip to Singapore is complete without indulging in the city-state's diverse cuisine. From Michelin-starred restaurants to hawker centers serving up local delicacies, Singapore is a foodie's paradise. Get ready to island hop your way through the Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, each more stunning than the last. Our first stop is Boracay, home to White Beach, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Relax on the powdery white sand, swim in the crystal clear waters, and watch the sunset over the horizon. But the Philippines is more than just beaches. Explore the chocolate hills in Bohol, hike to the top of Mount Apo, or dive into the underwater world of Tabataha Reef. And of course, no trip to the Philippines is complete without experiencing the country's warm hospitality. The Filipinos are known for their friendly smiles and welcoming nature, making you feel right at home. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of the top 10 best countries to visit in Asia. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to pack my bags and hop on a plane right now. Asia is a continent full of wonder, adventure, and experiences that will stay with you long after you've returned home. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. And be sure to let me know in the comments below which country you're most excited to visit. Maybe we'll even bump into each other on the streets of Tokyo or on a beach in Bali.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the channel, your passport to the dopest destinations on the planet. Today we're jetting off to the motherland, Africa. Get ready to explore the top 10 places that'll make you want to bust a move like a Maasai warrior. From the roaring Victoria Falls to the sun-kissed beaches of Zanzibar, we're about to take you on a wild safari through the heart of Africa. We're talking breathtaking landscapes, vibrant cultures, and adventures that'll leave you speechless. So buckle up, grab your safari hats, and get ready to explore the magic of Africa. First up, we're heading to the mighty Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. This place is so epic, they call it Mosi Oatunya in the local language, which means the smoke that thunders. Imagine this, a wall of water over a mile wide, plunging hundreds of feet into a gorge below. The roar is deafening, the spray is misting your face, and rainbows dance in the mist. It's like something out of a dream. But Victoria Falls ain't just about the views. This place is an adrenaline junkie's paradise. You can bungee jump right off the bridge, feel the rush of whitewater rafting through the rapids, or even take a dip in the Devil's Pool, a natural infinity pool perched right on the edge of the falls. Trust me, this is one experience you don't want to miss. It's the kind of adventure that'll stay with you long after you've left. So, pack your sense of adventure and get ready to be blown away by the power and beauty of Victoria Falls. Next stop, we're cruising into the Serengeti National Park in Tanzania, home to the greatest wildlife show on Earth, the Great Migration. Picture this, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles, all on the move, following the ancient rhythm of the seasons in search of greener pastures. It's a symphony of hooves, snorts, and the dust rising from the plains. You'll see lions stalking their prey, cheetahs sprinting across the savanna, and elephants lumbering by like gentle giants. The Serengeti is like stepping back in time, where nature reigns supreme. You'll feel a sense of awe and wonder that's hard to describe. So grab your binoculars and get ready for an unforgettable safari adventure in the heart of the Serengeti. Now, let's head south to the tip of Africa, where you'll find the stunning city of Cape Town. This place has it all: breathtaking scenery, vibrant culture, and a history as rich and complex as its famous vineyards. First things first, you gotta ride the cable car up to the top of Table Mountain. The views from up there are off the chain. You can see the entire city sprawling out below, with the ocean stretching out as far as the eye can see. Then, take a ferry over to Robben Island, the former prison where Nelson Mandela was held captive for 18 years. It's a sobering reminder of South Africa's past, but also a testament to the power of the human spirit. And don't even get me started on the food. Cape Town is a melting pot of cultures, and the food scene is off the hook. From fresh seafood to spicy curries, there's something to tantalize every taste bud. Get ready to be transported to another world as we venture into the heart of Morocco, to the magical city of Marrakesh. This place is a feast for the senses. Imagine strolling through the labyrinthine alleyways of the Medina, the air thick with the scent of spices, incense, and freshly baked bread. You'll be surrounded by vibrant fabrics, intricate carpets, and the sounds of traditional music filling the air. Make sure you visit the Jama Elfna Square at night. It's a whirlwind of activity, with storytellers, musicians, snake charmers, and food stalls, all vying for your attention. And don't forget to explore the stunning palaces and gardens that Marrakesh is famous for. The Bahia Palace and the Majorelle Garden are like stepping into a fairy tale. Prepare to be awestruck as we travel back in time to the ancient land of pharaohs, to witness the majesty of the pyramids of Giza. These colossal structures have stood for millennia, silent guardians of Egypt's glorious past. Standing at the foot of the Great Pyramid, You can't help but feel humbled by the sheer scale and grandeur of these ancient wonders. How did they build them? It's a mystery that continues to fascinate and intrigue us to this day. Explore the surrounding necropolis, with its intricate tombs and temples, and imagine the lives of the pharaohs in their quest for eternal life. And don't forget to snap a selfie with the enigmatic Sphinx, its gaze fixed eternally on the horizon. Let's escape to the tropical paradise of Zanzibar, an island off the coast of Tanzania, where pristine beaches meet a rich history and culture. Imagine sinking your toes into the powder-soft white sand, the turquoise waters lapping at your feet, and palm trees swaying gently in the breeze. Zanzibar is the ultimate escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But Zanzibar is more than just a pretty face. Explore the historic Stone Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with its labyrinthine alleyways, bustling markets, and stunning examples of Swahili architecture. And don't leave without experiencing a traditional spice tour. Zanzibar is known as the Spice Island for a reason, and you'll be blown away by the aroma and flavors of cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, and other exotic spices. Calling all wildlife enthusiasts, get ready for the ultimate safari adventure in Kruger National Park, one of the largest game reserves in Africa. This is the place to come face to face with the legendary Big Five lions, elephants, leopards, rhinos, and buffalo. Imagine the thrill of spotting a pride of lions lounging in the shade, or a herd of elephants lumbering across the savannah. But Kruger is home to so much more than just the Big Five. You'll see giraffes gracefully nibbling on treetops, zebras grazing in the grasslands, and hippos wallowing in muddy waterholes. Whether you choose to explore in a 4x4 vehicle, on foot with an experienced guide, or even from the air in a hot air balloon, Kruger National Park is guaranteed to leave you speechless. For the ultimate adventure challenge, we're heading to Tanzania to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa. This is not for the faint of heart. It's a grueling trek through diverse landscapes, from lush rainforests to barren alpine deserts, all the way to the snow-capped summit. But the reward is worth every step. Imagine standing on top of Africa, the clouds swirling beneath your feet, and the vast African plains stretching out before you as far as the eye can see. It's a truly humbling and unforgettable experience. Even if you don't make it to the summit, the journey itself is an incredible experience. You'll be surrounded by breathtaking scenery, encounter unique flora and fauna, and challenge yourself both physically and mentally. Let's head back to Cape Town for a taste of the good life at the Victoria and Alfred waterfront, a bustling hub of activity where the city meets the sea. This is the place to be for shopping, dining, and entertainment. You'll find everything from high-end boutiques to quirky craft markets, alongside world-class restaurants serving up fresh seafood, traditional South African cuisine, and international flavors. Take a stroll along the harbor, watch the boats bobbing in the water, and soak up the vibrant atmosphere. Or hop on a ferry and explore the surrounding coastline with its hidden coves, pristine beaches, and playful seals. And don't miss the chance to visit the Two Oceans Aquarium, where you can come face to face with sharks, penguins, turtles, and other marine life from the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Our final destination takes us to the heart of Botswana, to the Okavango Delta, a unique and breathtaking ecosystem unlike anywhere else on Earth. Imagine a vast inland delta, where the Okavango River fans out into the Kalahari Desert, creating a watery wonderland teeming with life. This is a place where elephants swim in lagoons, hippos graze on lush islands, and colorful birds flit through the papyrus reeds. The best way to experience the Okavango Delta is by Mokoro, a traditional dugout canoe. Glide silently through the waterways, surrounded by the sounds of nature, and soak up the tranquility of this magical place. Whether you're a wildlife enthusiast, a nature lover, or simply looking for a unique and unforgettable travel experience, the Okavango Delta is a destination that will stay with you long after you've left. Yo, we've reached the end of our African adventure. From the thundering Victoria Falls to the serene Okavango Delta, we've explored some of the most incredible destinations this amazing continent has to offer. Africa is a land of contrasts, a place where ancient history meets modern vibrancy, where breathtaking landscapes are home to an abundance of wildlife, and where diverse cultures come together to create a tapestry of experiences that will stay with you forever. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your African adventure today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more travel inspiration. Peace out.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about the top 10 places you have to visit in Europe. Whether you're already packing or just dreaming, this list will have you booking your next flight before you can say bonjour. So buckle up, because we're about to take off on a whirlwind tour of the most amazing destinations Europe has to offer. First stop, Paris. Now I know what you're thinking. Paris? Isn't that a little cliché? But trust me, Paris earns those clichés and then some. Picture this. You're strolling down a cobblestone street, a perfectly flaky croissant in hand, and suddenly, bam! The Eiffel Tower appears, practically sparkling in the sunlight. And speaking of magical, the Louvre Museum, home to the Mona Lisa, Venus de Milo, and enough art to make your head spin. Walk those halls, soak it all in, and just try not to burst into a spontaneous art history lecture. It's about those little moments. Sharing a bottle of wine on the banks of the Seine, getting lost in the Latin Quarter, stumbling upon a hidden cafe with the most incredible coffee you've ever tasted. And hey, let's be real, any city where it's perfectly acceptable to wear a striped shirt and a beret unironically is a winner in my book. So pack your bags and brush up on your French, because Paris is calling. Next up, we're hopping over to Rome, Italy. Founded a few centuries ago, Rome is bursting with history, culture, and enough pasta to satisfy even the hungriest traveler. You can't go to Rome without visiting the Colosseum, where gladiators battled for the entertainment of the masses. Standing in that arena, you can practically feel the energy, the roar of the crowd, the clash of swords. Then, of course, there's the Vatican City, home to the Pope himself. Wander through the streets, soak up the atmosphere, toss a coin in the Trevi Fountain, and indulge in all the pizza and pasta your heart desires. Just remember to wear your stretchy pants. Oh, and one more thing. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Embrace the chaos, the crowds, the occasional scooter whizzing past your ear. It's all part of the charm. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Barcelona, Spain. This city bursts with color, flavor, and some of the most unique architecture you'll ever see. Let's talk about Antoni Gaudí, the visionary architect who turned Barcelona into his own personal playground. His masterpieces, like the Sagrada Familia, will have you picking your jaw up off the floor. And if you thought the Sagrada Familia was something, wait till you see Park Güell. This park is like a dream come true, with colorful mosaics, whimsical sculptures, and buildings that seem to melt into the landscape. Stroll down Las Ramblas, grab some tapas at La Boqueria Market, and then hit the beach for some sun, sand, and sangria. Because in Barcelona, life is a fiesta. Just remember to pace yourself. You've got a lot more exploring to do. Get ready to say hello to Amsterdam, the charming, laid-back capital of the Netherlands. This city is like a breath of fresh air, with its picturesque canals, cozy cafes, and a culture that embraces tolerance and open-mindedness. Amsterdam is famous for its canals, and a canal cruise is the perfect way to see the city from a different perspective. A visit to the Anne Frank house is a must. This poignant reminder of the past will stay with you long after you leave. Visit the Van Gogh Museum, explore the trendy Jordan district, or simply relax in one of the city's many parks. In Amsterdam, it's all about embracing the laid-back vibe, enjoying the simple pleasures, and maybe, just maybe, trying some stroopwafels. You won't regret it. Get ready to say yiasas to Santorini, the Greek island that's practically synonymous with paradise. With its stunning sunsets, whitewashed villages perched atop volcanic cliffs, and beaches that will make you want to stay forever. Santorini is the stuff that dreams are made of. Every corner you turn, every view you capture, is breathtaking. Find yourself a spot overlooking the caldera, maybe with a glass of Santorini's famous white wine in hand, and watch as the sky explodes in a riot of color. Explore the charming villages of Oia and Fira, with their narrow streets, whitewashed buildings, and blue-domed churches. Whether you prefer black sand beaches or red sand beaches, Santorini has something for everyone. So there you have it. Santorini, the perfect destination for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, or a solo adventure. Just be prepared to fall head over heels in love with this magical island. Cheerio, lovelies, and welcome to London. This bustling metropolis is a melting pot of cultures, a city that seamlessly blends history and modernity. First things first, you gotta see the classics. Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, the Houses of Parliament. These landmarks are practically synonymous with London. Take a stroll through Hyde Park, get lost in the treasures of the British Museum, and maybe even catch a glimpse of the crown jewels. But London's more than just its iconic landmarks. It's a city brimming with creativity, with world-class theater, music, and art around every corner. Catch a show in the West End, wander through the Tate Modern, or lose yourself in the vintage shops of Camden Town. London's got markets galore, from the foodie paradise of Borough Market to the quirky finds of Portobello Road. So grab your brolly, mind the gap, and get ready to fall in love with London, darling. Dobry den from Prague, the enchanting capital of the Czech Republic. This city is like something straight out of a fairy tale, with its cobblestone streets and medieval architecture. Start your adventure in the Old Town Square, surrounded by colorful buildings and the famous astronomical clock. Cross the Charles Bridge for breathtaking views of the city. Don't miss Prague's vibrant beer culture. Sample some local brews. Indulge in traditional Czech cuisine like goulash or trdelník. Prague will capture your imagination and leave you spellbound. Guten Tag from Vienna, the elegant capital of Austria. This city is like a symphony in stone, with its grand palaces and world-renowned music scene. First stop, the Schönbrunn Palace, the former summer residence of the Habsburg emperors. This sprawling palace is a feast for the eyes. Imagine yourself waltzing through those halls. Vienna is synonymous with classical music. Experience a concert in one of Vienna's many concert halls. No trip to Vienna is complete without indulging in some Viennese coffee and cake. Order a slice of Sachertorte and watch the world go by. Vienna will captivate your senses and leave you wanting more. Bach from Dubrovnik, the pearl of the Adriatic. This walled city is a sight to behold, with its terracotta rooftops and shimmering waters. You might recognize Dubrovnik from Game of Thrones. It served as the backdrop for King's Landing. Walk the city walls for breathtaking views. Then head to the Straden, lined with shops and cafes. Ready for a dip? Try Banje Beach or Lochram Island. A ferry ride to the Elefiti Islands is a must. Enjoy charming villages and crystal-clear waters. Dubrovnik blends history, culture, and natural beauty. Be prepared to fall in love with this Adriatic gem. Adwine Wassail from Edinburgh, the captivating capital of Scotland. This city is a heady mix of history, culture, and a certain rugged charm that will steal your heart. From its imposing castle perched atop an extinct volcano to its lively pubs and world-renowned festivals, Edinburgh is a city that will ignite your imagination. You can't miss Edinburgh Castle, the city's most iconic landmark. This historic fortress has witnessed centuries of Scottish history. Take a stroll down the Royal Mile, Edinburgh's historic thoroughfare, connecting the castle to the Palace of Holyrood House. Edinburgh is famous for its festivals, and if you're lucky enough to visit during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, prepare to be amazed. Edinburgh has a thriving music scene, with pubs and clubs hosting live music every night of the week. So there you have it. Edinburgh, a city that will capture your heart and leave you wanting more. Just be prepared to embrace the unpredictable weather, the friendly locals, and the occasional bagpipe serenade. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 best places to visit in Europe. From the romantic streets of Paris to the ancient ruins of Rome, the sun-drenched beaches of Santorini to the charming canals of Amsterdam, Europe has something for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. And hey, while you're at it, tell me your favorite European destination in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe we'll feature it in our next video. Until then, happy travels.
Welcome to Oceania. G'day mates, ready to explore the best places in Australia and Oceania? We're about to embark on an epic adventure. From the dazzling underwater world of the Great Barrier Reef to the majestic peaks of Fiordland National Park, we'll uncover the hidden gems and iconic landmarks that make this part of the world so unique. So, buckle up, grab your sense of adventure, and let's dive right in. Picture this. You're diving beneath crystal clear waters, sunlight dancing on the coral reefs below. Schools of vibrant fish weave through the coral. You might even spot a majestic manta ray gliding by. This, my friends, is the Great Barrier Reef, a living tapestry of color and life. Whether you're snorkeling amongst the coral gardens, the Great Barrier Reef will leave you speechless. But this incredible place is under threat from climate change. We need to act now to protect this natural wonder for future generations. G'day mates, we're in Sydney, home to the iconic Sydney Opera House. This architectural marvel, with its soaring white sails, looks like it sailed straight out of a dream and landed right on the harbour. Perched on Bennelong Point, it's a symbol of Australia's creativity and a must-see for any visitor. The Opera House is a hive of activity, hosting over 1,500 performances each year. From world-class opera and ballet to live music and theatre, there's something for everyone. But even if you don't catch a show, just wandering around this architectural masterpiece is an experience in itself. Take a guided tour to learn about its fascinating history and design, or simply soak up the atmosphere from one of the many cafes and restaurants lining the waterfront. As the sun sets, casting a golden glow on the Opera House's sails, you'll understand why this place holds a special place in the hearts of Australians. We're heading inland to experience the spiritual heart of Australia. Deep in the heart of Australia lies a place of profound spiritual significance, a place where the earth itself seems to whisper ancient stories. This, my friends, is Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. Imagine this, a massive sandstone monolith rising 348 meters above the desert plains, its surface glowing red under the scorching sun. For thousands of years, Uluru has been a sacred site for the Anangu people, the traditional owners of the land. It's a place of deep connection to the earth, where ancient ceremonies and traditions are still practiced today. As you approach Uluru, you can feel its power, its presence demanding respect and reverence. As the sun sets, casting long shadows across the desert, watch in awe as Uluru transforms, its colors shifting from fiery orange to deep purple. But our adventure continues, and our next stop takes us to a land of glaciers, fjords, and breathtaking beauty. Prepare to have your breath taken away as we journey to Fiordland National Park in New Zealand. This place is Middle-earth come to life, a land of towering mountains, pristine lakes, and cascading waterfalls. Imagine this. You're cruising through Milford Sound, sheer cliffs rising from the water on either side, their peaks shrouded in mist. Waterfalls plunge from dizzying heights, crashing into the dark water below, creating a symphony of sound that echoes through the fjord. Keep an eye out for playful dolphins, fur seals basking on the rocks, and maybe even a rare Fiordland penguin. Lace up your hiking boots and hit the trails, exploring ancient forests, hidden valleys, and breathtaking viewpoints. Challenge yourself with the Milford Track, one of the world's most famous multi-day hikes. or take a scenic flight over the park for a bird's-eye view of its grandeur. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or a nature lover, Fiordland National Park has something for everyone. It's a place to reconnect with nature, to challenge your limits, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. Next stop, paradise. Get ready to be swept off your feet as we touch down in Bora Bora, a place that defines paradise. Imagine this: turquoise lagoons teeming with colorful fish, overwater bungalows perched on stilts above the crystal clear water, and lush green mountains rising up in the distance. This is Bora Bora, a place where time seems to slow down and worries melt away. Spend your days swimming with stingrays and sharks. Don't worry, they're friendly. Snorkeling amongst coral gardens, or simply relaxing on the white sand beaches, cocktail in hand. For the ultimate indulgence, book yourself into one of Bora Bora's luxurious overwater bungalows. Bora Bora is the perfect place to escape the everyday, to reconnect with your loved ones, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. But our adventure continues, and our next destination is a haven for thrill seekers. Hold on tight, mates, because we're heading to Queenstown, New Zealand, the adventure capital of the world. This place is not for the faint of heart. Nestled on the shores of Lake Wakatipu and surrounded by the majestic Remarkables mountain range, Queenstown is a haven for adrenaline junkies. You can bungee jump from the Kawarau Bridge or hurl yourself off a cliff on a swing. Try whitewater rafting, jet boating, or skydiving for unforgettable views. Take a scenic gondola ride up Bob's Peak or explore nearby wineries. Queenstown has something for everyone, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Next up, we're off to an island teeming with unique wildlife. Prepare to be captivated by the rugged beauty and unique wildlife of Tasmania, Australia's island state. This place is a world apart, a land of ancient rainforests, rugged coastlines, and curious creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Imagine this: you're trekking through a rainforest so ancient it predates the dinosaurs, giant ferns towering overhead, the air thick with the scent of eucalyptus. You might even spot a Tasmanian devil darting through the undergrowth, its powerful jaws snapping as it hunts for prey. Tasmania is home to an array of unique and fascinating creatures, including the iconic Tasmanian devil, the shy and elusive platypus, and the adorable wombats. Explore the pristine beaches of Freycinet National Park, hike to the summit of Cradle Mountain for breathtaking views, or delve into Tasmania's rich history at Port Arthur Historic Site. Once you've experienced its wild charm, you'll be planning your return trip before you even leave. But our adventure continues, and our next stop takes us to a vibrant city with a heart of gold. Ahoy, mates! We've arrived in Auckland, New Zealand's largest city, a vibrant metropolis nestled between two stunning harbours. This city is buzzing with life, a melting pot of cultures, creativity, and culinary delights. Explore the trendy cafes and boutiques of Ponsonby, climb the Sky Tower for panoramic views of the city and harbour, or catch a ferry to Waiheke Island for a day of wine tasting and exploring vineyards. Auckland is a city that seamlessly blends urban excitement with natural beauty. Climb Mount Eden, a dormant volcano, for breathtaking views of the city skyline, or escape the hustle and bustle with a stroll through the Auckland Domain, the city's oldest park. With its friendly locals, delicious food, and endless things to see and do, Auckland is a city that will capture your heart. Next up, we're hitting the road for a scenic drive. Buckle up, mates, for one of the world's most scenic drives, the Great Ocean Road. This iconic road trip offers breathtaking views of rugged coastline, crashing waves, and dramatic rock formations. Imagine cruising along the open road, the sound of the ocean filling your ears. At a lookout point, the 12 apostles rise out of the ocean, a testament to nature's power. From Otway National Park to Lorne and Apollo Bay, the Great Ocean Road is packed with wonders. Spot koalas, kangaroos, and whales along the way. Whether a seasoned road tripper or a first-timer, the Great Ocean Road is unforgettable. It's a journey through breathtaking landscapes, connecting with nature and the raw beauty of the Australian coast. Beulah. Welcome to Fiji, a land of pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and the friendliest people you'll ever meet. This archipelago of over 300 islands and islets is the epitome of a tropical paradise. Imagine this. You're relaxing on a white sand beach, palm trees swaying gently in the breeze, the warm turquoise water lapping at your feet. The sun is setting, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple, and you can't help but feel a sense of peace wash over you. Spend your days snorkeling amongst vibrant coral reefs, kayaking through hidden lagoons, or simply soaking up the sun on some of the world's most beautiful beaches. Experience the warmth and hospitality of the Fijian people, known for their infectious smiles and welcoming spirit. Fiji is more than just a destination. It's a feeling, a state of mind. It's a place where happiness finds you. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey through Australia and Oceania. From the vibrant underwater world of the Great Barrier Reef to the spiritual heart of Uluru, from the adventure capital of Queenstown to the tropical paradise of Fiji, we've experienced the best that this part of the world has to offer. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your sense of adventure, and come experience it for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing travel content. Catch you later.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's Leng Chantra and welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a lifelong dream exploring South America. We're talking vibrant cultures, insane natural wonders, and unique experiences. This isn't just a trip for me, it's about sharing these incredible places with you guys, the ones who make this whole journey worthwhile. Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the energy of South America, exploring bustling cities, ancient ruins, and some of the most jaw-dropping landscapes on the planet. All right, first up, we're hitting the ground running in Peru, making our way to the legendary Machu Picchu. Imagine this, hiking through misty mountains, the air thick with anticipation, and then bam, you turn a corner and there it is, an ancient Incan city carved into a mountain peak. You can practically feel the history, the weight of the Inca Empire, as you wander through these stone terraces and temples. You're literally walking in the footsteps of an ancient civilization, surrounded by these towering green peaks. Trust me, Machu Picchu is more than just a tourist destination. It's a journey, a time capsule, an experience that will stay with you long after you've left. Next stop, we're flying straight into the heart of Brazil, baby. Rio de Janeiro, the city that pulsates with an energy unlike anywhere else. You can't talk about Rio without mentioning the beaches. Copacabana, Ipanema, white sand, turquoise water, and beautiful people. Then there's Christ the Redeemer, that iconic statue watching over the city. The energy in the streets, especially during Carnival, it's infectious. From the beaches of Rio, we're hopping over to the more sophisticated side of South America, Buenos Aires. This city is a fascinating blend of European elegance and South American passion, and it's a feast for the senses. Think grand avenues lined with Parisian-style architecture, sidewalk cafes buzzing with conversation, and an undeniable air of romance. Speaking of tango, you can't come to Buenos Aires and not experience this seductive dance. And let's not forget about the food. Argentina is famous for its beef, and Buenos Aires is a carnivore's paradise. Imagine this, a juicy, perfectly cooked steak seasoned to perfection, served with a side of chimichurri and a glass of Malbec. From the bustling streets of Buenos Aires, we're heading to the Galapagos Islands, a volcanic archipelago where wildlife roams free. Imagine swimming with playful sea lions, meeting giant tortoises, and watching blue-footed boobies dance. The diversity here is staggering, thanks to the island's unique ecosystem. Darwin developed his theory here. Visiting is a privilege, to witness nature at its most pristine, a reminder of our planet's biodiversity and the need to protect these ecosystems. Hold on tight because we're heading south to the rugged wilds of Patagonia, a land of towering peaks and glaciers that stretch to the end of the earth. This is a place for adventurers, hikers, and climbers who crave being dwarfed by nature's grandeur. The iconic Perito Moreno Glacier calves into the lake with a thunderous roar. Whether in Argentina or Chile, Patagonia stays with you long after you've left. It's a place of raw beauty, untamed wilderness, and adventures that test your limits. Let's head north to the Caribbean coast of Colombia, where we'll find Cartagena, a city that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. Imagine cobblestone streets lined with colorful colonial buildings and horse-drawn carriages clattering through the squares. Cartagena is steeped in history, with rich cultural heritage evident in its architecture, music, and food. Wander through the old town, exploring ancient forts and bustling markets. As the sun sets, Cartagena comes alive with music and dancing. For a relaxed vibe, head to a rooftop bar and enjoy a cocktail with a view. Buckle up, because we're heading to one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth, the Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. Imagine this, a blinding white expanse stretching as far as the eye can see, a seemingly endless salt flat that reflects the sky, creating a mirror-like effect that's both disorienting and breathtaking. Standing in the middle of the Salar de Uyuni is like stepping into another dimension. One of the coolest things about the salt flats is the optical illusions you can create. You can take some seriously cool forced perspective photos here, making it look like you're holding tiny people or balancing on the edge of the world. Trust me, the Salar de Uyuni is a destination that will blow your mind. Get ready for sensory overload at Iguazu Falls, one of the most awe-inspiring natural wonders. A curtain of water so vast, the roar alone sends shivers down your spine. Over 275 cascades create a spectacle of mist, rainbows, and raw power. Walkways and platforms let you get up close and personal with this wonder. Iguazu Falls is a reminder of the incredible forces that shape our planet. From the lush rainforests surrounding Iguazu, we're traveling to the driest place on Earth, the Atacama Desert in Chile. Imagine a landscape so desolate, so alien, that it feels like you've landed on another planet. The Atacama is a place of extremes, with towering volcanoes, salt flats that stretch to the horizon, and valleys carved by ancient rivers. One of the coolest things about the Atacama is the stargazing. Because of the high altitude and lack of light pollution, the stars here are insanely bright and clear. If you're looking for a truly unique travel experience, the Atacama Desert is it. For our final adventure, we're diving into the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a vast expanse of biodiversity that's often called the lungs of the planet. Imagine a world of towering trees, dense foliage, and an orchestra of animal sounds that will transport you to another world. The Amazon is home to an astonishing array of life, from jaguars and monkeys to macaws and caimans. You can explore the rainforest by boat, kayak, or even on foot, venturing deep into the jungle with a local guide. The Amazon is a place of wonder, adventure, and crucial importance to the health of our planet. And that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of South America's top destinations. We've climbed ancient ruins in Peru, danced the night away in Brazil, witnessed the power of nature in Argentina, and explored some of the most unique landscapes on Earth. If this adventure has ignited your wanderlust, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration. We've got so much more to explore together. Most importantly, let me know in the comments which of these incredible destinations you'd love to visit first. And if you've already been to South America, share your experiences and recommendations. Let's keep the conversation going.